Welcome back, soul brothers and sisters, and thank you for tuning in to a conversation between soul brothers where we talk about the hard truths, the healing truths, and the truths we inherited that we're finally unlearning. I'm your grateful soul brother, Sherrod Khan, and I'm joined by my other soul brother, Bo. What it do?
What's happening? What's happening, my good brother?
You got it,
Pleasure to
you
be
got
here.
it. Man, you got us another little topic, man. I snatched off the internet, man. And I
Okay,
want to get your
okay.
thoughts on it. So, brother says, men, if you are not making 150,000 or more a year, you shouldn't be searching for a girlfriend or a wife.
The audacity, I almost jumped. uh, you know, it depends on what he trying to what he trying to angry trying to come in as far as what household he's trying to establish. He's trying to establish a single income household where he take care of everything, and he has a stay at home wife. But nah, nah,
Yeah.
man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
And, and,
Realistically, times have changed.
and for brothers to be out here, man, putting out this kind of mess, man, I could understand if a woman says it, okay, whatever,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
is what
yeah,
it
yeah,
is.
yeah,
But when I hear
yeah.
brothers saying this type of stuff, man, it's like, for one, it's like we're putting a price on love, right? We're putting a hard price on it, and this notion that a man, if he's not making X amount of dollars, shouldn't be looking for somebody, that he can love on, and that he can, you know, not having a certain amount of money. And I'm not saying go get you a bum, somebody off the street that can't do anything. If this man can take care of himself and his responsibilities, I'm not understanding why you got so many people out here telling women to steer clear of men that don't make X amount of money or dollars when they don't make X amount of dollars themselves.
Yeah,
Why not
yeah,
preach, hey, come together.
yeah,
You bring your 45
yeah,
grand a year, he
yeah,
brings his 45, 50 grand or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
Y'all come
yes,
together. That's what we used to do.
yeah,
We used to put
yeah,
our twos and fews together and make it
yes,
happen.
yes, yes. And look, the internet, like you said, the internet age has and social media has warped the influence, warped the ideology of relationships and the financial responsibilities in relationships. And some of that woman independence has, independent, strong women. They won't understand that they might want a man to keep up with them financially, but sometimes, some men, gonna do what they can do to put food on the table, and they bring value in other areas,
Right.
by taking care of the house, taking care of the cars, making sure things is done around the house. Those values that they don't put a price tag on. So, and that's
Mm-hmm.
how it is on both sides. Because women bring value when they taking care of the kids, maintaining a house and stuff. So she might not make 100,000, or bring something to the table that's compatible with him, but like you said, you can't put a price on love, man. And that narrative out there that they pushing like that, they gotta have this, that's the wrong reason.
Yeah.
You looking for the wrong thing if you're looking to get into a relationship. Just get you a fuck buddy, you know,
Yep.
pay him to leave,
And
Oh,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You know, don't do that in no relationship. Put no stipulations on, like you said, because love shouldn't have no price on it. You know what I'm
No.
saying?
No.
Genuine love, they ain't gonna have no price on it because they gonna love you. You can tell when somebody loves someone and when somebody is using someone. You
Yep.
know, but it's always gonna be certain aspects in a relationship where one's gonna do better than the other, and then roles reversing is going to balance itself out. But man, that guy, putting a price tag on that and making it seem like, man, nah. And then it's warping the mindsets of some of these young folks that don't understand, don't have the, you know, the compassion and have a real understanding of what love is and how to
Yeah.
cultivate it and help it grow and all that. Yeah, that's that instantaneous mindset of materialistic, want to be this and want to be this. That's for sure. But yeah, nah, that's terrible. That's crap.
And I think they've turned a lot of relationships to like a business transaction. You give me this, I give you that.
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
think when you go into a relationship with that mindset, the relationship is doomed from the start,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
If,
yeah,
if, if we are in a relationship together, and if for some reason I've been hearing and reading this stuff, it's like, oh, y'all men want to just come home, think y'all pay some bills and don't help with the kids and don't help do this. And I'm like, I don't know what men y'all been around, but all the dudes
yeah,
I know, you
yeah.
know, they hands on, be it with the kids,
Yep.
cleaning up, the whole 9 yards. That's like, so I don't know what kind of dudes y'all are dealing with, and the only thing I can do is say y'all need to choose better. Did y'all vet him before y'all start
Oh
procreating
yeah,
with him?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Did you know what kind of man he was before you said,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna get a house together? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because
yeah,
I watched my father, bro, and he was the breadwinner in the house. He did everything, right? He was like, and then my mom, she took care of the home. Now, when she wanted that extra stuff, the fur coats and the this and that, you
yeah,
got to go get a job. I'm gonna
yeah,
provide you with,
yeah,
the
yeah,
basics and
yeah,
stuff, take care of
yeah,
the kids.
yeah.
But my pops cooked. When stuff was broke around the house, he
Yep,
fixed. And
yep.
then he raised us up. When we got to a certain age, it was like, yo, bruh, y'all take care of that.
Yeah, yeah,
we the
yeah,
parents.
yeah,
So
yeah.
when the kids reach a certain age, you're supposed to be training your kids up to take over the chores anyway.
Yes, yes.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
man stuff. Yeah,
And
that's
it's
grown
man
man
stuff.
stuff. Yeah, that's man stuff.
You
I'm
know,
big on that.
hey,
Absolutely. Yeah,
cut the
absolutely.
grass.
Yes.
Do them
Yeah.
dishes. It's
Yeah.
like, and then
Yeah.
at a certain point, we was cooking for ourselves. Like,
Yeah.
moms, you ain't, we
Yeah.
big boys now. We
Yeah.
ain't gotta.
Yeah. 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 Take it easy, man. I got this. I can do this.
Yeah,
I'm
we
cool.
got
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. So,
And I
and
was no. Go ahead, Bo. I'm trying
yeah,
to find
and
something.
that's part of the relationship because you building something. You want to mate, you want a teammate. It goes back to what we was talking about before the previous. You ain't gonna put no price tag on no relationship. You looking for a teammate.
Yep.
Understanding what love. Let's go. Let's venture forth in this life together. I got somebody that's compatible with me and what I feel and how I see things. Yeah, oh, you got to have this. You got to make this money, man. That irks me to my core. You know, because I came up from the sack chaser era.
Oh man,
Come on,
Sack.
man.
Oh,
Eh, yeah, I got a great eye for that. And now when I see women that doesn't affect them, and it's like I got my own. I'm with that, but an independent woman that will bow down, or I ain't gonna say bow down, but will submit to the leadership of a good man. I love that. And Tabitha Brown and
oh
her
yeah.
husband.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And she love that, man. We
Yeah,
know
and you could tell that's genuine. That's genuine.
she banking way more than him. Yes, genuine. That's genuine. So those are real relationship. That kind of love, cause that's a cultivated love and long lasting love. You can see it in there. She don't care about no money. She care about the happiness of them together. That's
Yep.
a teammate. Troubles out here talking about somebody that had this type of money. Man, go on, man. And
And
females
see,
too. Go on.
my 5 C's for a relationship is communication, commitment, cooperation, consistency, and compromise. you know and if we
Oh, that's
can if
great.
we if see, the communication is the foundation of everything, man. You gotta
Yeah.
communicate. And it's
Yes.
like we gotta work together.
Yeah.
You put your 100% in, I put my 100% in,
Yeah.
and we make this thing happen. And
Yeah.
what everybody else think about on the outside of this house, that ain't our business.
Yeah.
But how we
Yeah.
run our house is how we run it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is your kingdom. This is your captain. You don't go to nobody else's house telling them how to run their kingdom. So you don't let nobody run your kingdom. This is your
Right.
kingdom. I agree
And
wholeheartedly. That's them 5 C's. Hey man, that's a great. Hey, I'm
Hey,
still
no,
in
no,
that.
I'm putting that together for
Yeah.
a future a powercast,
Okay.
because I want to break it down, man. Because I'm shoot some ideas at you guys, and I want you to, just let me know if
Yeah.
I'm going in the
Yeah.
right direction with it,
Yeah.
man, or whatnot. Because I think that we've gotten too far off the trail when it comes to relationships and how we teach these young kids how to come together and create a
Yes.
team.
Yeah.
We got the wrong criteria. Oh,
Yeah.
money this, money that.
Yeah.
And it's like, what about treatment? What about how
Yeah.
we treat each other? Well,
Yeah.
what about we love on each other and this and that and the other? What happened to that?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah. And sometimes, you know, uh, a power struggle will create an ego, bump,
yeah,
within a relationship. So
yeah.
that ego can come into the situation and shake some things up. So you have to, you know, have a little humility regardless. And I see
Man,
that, like I said, with Tabitha Brown, the humility, no ego. She breadwinner, everybody know, but she follows his lead. He mature and evolve and understanding feminine energy that I love
yeah.
about a woman that knows that that can bring it to the table. She ain't that material stuff. There's nothing to her. Love me how you treat me and show how you show me what love is. That's what needs to be taught. And that's a great segue to the next one. Like, does a woman know how to love a black man?
Yep.
That's that. Hey, and that need that's absolute. You know, uh, one of the things I think is very, very important in a relationship. You got to love. Treat me like you love. Treat me how you love me. Or love me the way I need to. Show me through your treatment of my love, your love.
Yeah.
You know, that's my wife. My wife. She plays all the time. Do you love me? I say, how do I treat you? Like you love me. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. So yeah, man, I can't get with that. Put no price tag on love. No,
So like you
that
said,
means you might as well be a whore.
right? I mean, but that's what it is prostitution when women are
Yeah,
now saying that
prostitution.
you got to
Yeah,
pay me
yeah,
just to date me. Like what?
yeah, yeah,
Oh man, hold
yeah.
on. What part of the game is this? It sounded like Babyface then came back and tried to and redo some stuff with the
Yeah,
whipping
yeah, yeah,
pill
yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah.
Hey, okay, so basically, we got to do this stuff as a team.
That's right.
All
That's
right.
right. You look for a teammate.
That's what we're gonna end it on is a
Okay.
teamwork make the dream work.
Dream work. There you go. There you go.
Peace.